Hey guys, this is Jerry, yours point for Kids First. Today we're reviewing the film Sully. This is an absolutely extraordinary film with beautiful cinematography, intense special effects, and also wonderful directing. The story starts when the pilot named Sully Sullenberger successfully lands a plane that is known as U.S. Airways Flight 1549. What is so special about this landing is that both engines were completely destroyed by birds flying into it, but that's not the only amazing thing. He was very low over downtown New York City, successfully landed the plane in the Hudson River, right in between two giant cities, and saved all 155 passengers aboard. Now, this is, of course, spectacular to think about. The most amazing thing is that it is based off a true story. What I love about this film is that they don't fully concentrate on the crash itself and just leading up to the crash. Not all the an hour and a half is about that. They do spend a good portion about it and showing it, but what they also talk about is the aftermath of it and how it affects the pilot Sully, psychologically, and how he has nightmares about it, and how it affects his family, and how so long after that the press is after him, the safety boards are after him, saying that he should have landed at a airport instead of crashing it into the water. And it is so inspirational to think that he was able to save all 155 passengers, even though, normally you would go straight to the airport, and if he did go to the airport, the plane would have crashed, killing all passengers aboard. And he is truly a hero, and this film shows it so perfectly. My favorite scene is when they did the plane crash. Not only is it an intense and dramatic scene, but I personally have a fear of flying, and I felt actually scared during this scene. I really feel like I was part of the film. I was in the plane going down, and I just had to hope that I would survive, and it was so dramatic how they did it. Not only were the special effects off the roof spectacular and so realistic, but there are also so many wonderful things about it. For example, the cinematography was perfect, from showing the plane going down at New York City, or for example, inside the passengers all scared, which definitely pumped up the intensity, or the stern looks of the pilots trying so hard to successfully land this plane safely, trying so hard not to crash this plane. It was just amazing and spectacular to see, and really definitely one of the most intense and dramatic scenes of the whole film. Tom Hanks plays the pilot in this film, Sully. He is so phenomenal as Sully. Not only is his face so perfect during the more intense and dramatic scenes, but also he plays the part where Sully is imagining plane crashes and having nightmares about it, and just it's affecting him in every day so well. And just Sully's personality perfectly, and looks a lot like Sully too. He looks completely different than the normal Tom Hanks you see in a lot of films and every day, and it is just so extraordinary to see this film and afterwards to be so inspired and bawled by it, and to see planes completely in a different fashion and form, because you're kind of scared of plane that crashes, but then you see this film and you think, wow, there really is a chance after all, and it is just a phenomenal feeling. And I think that the director of this film, Clint Eastwood, did an absolutely spectacular make of it. And Clint Eastwood had so many wonderful films in his history, but this is easily one of his best films, because the drama is so high, keeps you at the edge of your seat, keeps your heart thumping, it makes you full of adrenaline, but also it has a wonderful and inspirational story. The acting is phenomenal. Everything about this film is perfect. It's easily one of the best films of the year, and personally, I do believe that it should win Best Film of the Year at the Oscars, because of just how perfect it is, because every single member of the cast and the crew did an absolutely extraordinary job making this film look so realistic, intense, but also inspirational. This film is very intense and definitely not recommended for younger kids, so I'd give an age rating of 12 to 18. I definitely don't think it's for younger kids, because of how intense it is, because of how dramatic it is, because of how many crash scenes there are with the planes, and how intense it could be, and it could scar younger children. Even though the plane does make it safely and all the passengers survive, I still do not think it's meant for younger kids. I also give this film 5 out of 5 stars for absolutely perfect, well, everything. The directing, Clint Eastwood did a phenomenal job. Tom Hanks and the rest of the cast did a spectacular job making the characters come to life, making the film so emotional, but also inspirational, and all the special effects and the editing and the story and everything. This film made it to be one of the best films I have ever saw, and easily the best film of the year so far. If you'd like to check out this film, which I definitely recommend you do, it's in theaters starting September 9th near you. I'm Gerry O, reporting for Kids First. Bye!